I just saw this video clip with TMZ talking about David Bowie's death. It's a complete joke. I mean, just look at the white rabbit in the background here. This, of course, represents going down the rabbit hole. Understand one thing, of course, with TMZ, just like CNN, owned and controlled by Time Warner, one and the same. And this is how they do it. TMZ for the younger crowd and CNN for the older crowd. The game is rigged. Those that control the media control the minds. But let's take a listen to this guy here talking about David Bowie's death. Completely ridiculous how they love to mock. Just take a listen.
Very sad news. David Bowie, rock legend, dead at the age of 69. Hey guys, it's Eric. David Bowie passed away after an 18-month battle with cancer, surrounded by his family. He just released his new album on a Friday, January 8th. That was also his birthday, his 69th birthday. And now his producer, Tony Visconti, is saying that this was all kind of planned.
All kind of planned. Wouldn't you think? Of course it was all planned. The passing, of course, 2 days after the release of the album. Of course, it's going to boost sales. David Bowie is doing this at this time to get away from the public eye. This is what so many celebrities have done in the past. After they've done their time, they're going into retirement, out of the public's eye. All the time involved, just like they stated. Now let's take a look at this news article where it states this is David Bowie smiling just weeks before his death, his supposed death, of course. Now, he knows these are going to be his last public photos that are ever going to be taken. That's why you see this big smile. This man was not battling cancer. If you believe that, you're deceived 100%. This man would be in a wheelchair. He would not be in this situation, this state. You know, after 18 months, you coming down to your final days. No way you would look like this. How obvious can it be? Of course, they don't give an exact date of that photo. They just say weeks before his death. Scroll down here a little bit. I find this photo a little bit interesting. Just take a look at his fingers. Like almost like two hooks, two devil horns almost. Get a close up here of this one photo. And this is the one that's actually dated December 7th. I can get down to it. This one here, in public. You know, if he was going through chemotherapy, no way he would have this full head of hair. And say, for example, he was, you know, going through chemotherapy and he let his hair grow back. It would not grow back evenly. It grows back in chunks. Not even, like I said, with all these fake news stories, nothing ever adds up, nothing ever makes sense. Because it's all fabricated. That's all they give us is lies. CNN, Fox News, you know, these fake deaths. This world is nothing what it seems.
I'm just living out the American dream, and I just realized that nothing is what it seems.